If you're interested in getting an S-Class ship that looks exactly like this, or looks like this, then stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. So I was just on my freighter and I noticed that this ship just spawned in my freighter. S-Class with 41 slots, and not only that, I noticed an exact copy of it on the other side of my freighter. So if you want to get this, what you need to do is be in the Hilbert dimension. You need to complete the main storyline in the first dimension, I believe, and then you can get into this one. What you would want to do once you're in this dimension is go to a glyph, because you can use this to teleport to the exact system where these ships spawn. So I'll leave it up on the screen so that you can copy the sequence. So you need to make sure that you're in the Hilbert dimension when you go to this glyph, because if you're in the previous one or any other one, it will not send you to the same location. And if you haven't got a glyph, there is other guides on YouTube you can go and watch. I unfortunately don't have one in the Hilbert dimension, but I've just got this clip here just to show you an example. But this code you see on the screen right now is the what's it called, the system like code you need once you're in the Hilbert dimension. So once you've got this, I'll leave it on the screen for you to copy. So once you put the code in, you want to simply go through, and I'm not sure where the glyph is in this system, so I've just cut to when I'm in space. So just get in your ship, go into space, and you want to look for this planet here. You can see the name of it there. You want to simply go to that planet. I'll put a base there as well, which I've made for people to just sit in, because this planet isn't exactly friendly when it comes to weather. So if you just want to sit around and wait for ships to spawn, you can do that with the base I've made on the trading outpost. But if this doesn't actually spawn, like if you don't see this waypoint, you can use this on your starship to scan for a trading outpost. So feel free to go and try that. And as you'll see in a second, we have now made it. Ignore my terrible flying. So this is the trading outpost where I've got not only the ship you saw at the start in my freighter, but this one I'm currently using. This is where they spawned in for me, and they were both S-Class, and there's even more what spawned in S-Class. So S-Class ships are very common here. So I've got this glass dome here, so you can just sit inside and watch at each platform, because as I said, the weather on this world is quite toxic and will kill you. As you can see, another S-Class ship has just spawned in. As soon as I stopped recording, it spawned. So, and I was only on the planet for a few seconds. As you can see, these types of ships, they're not all necessarily S-Class, but these types of ships spawn in, like these really nice looking ones are very common. So if you can't afford it, there are other alternatives. And here you go, the ship that I had, what I've been using, you can see it's now spawned in, and there's another one of that. If you can't afford these ships, I do have a money guide on the channel as well, which I recently uploaded, so feel free to go and check that out. As you can see, S-Class ship, this is the one I believe this is the one I have, yeah. And even ones like that spawn, so this planet is very good for S-Class ships. So if this was helpful, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and share the video with someone else. Goodbye.